is it just me, or does it feel like it's quite literally impossible to rank up as healer? Like, okay, just to make myself clear, in terms of the way I feel about my roles and my performance on my roles, it would go tank, healer, and then DPS. And the reason why I say that, for all my friends that know me, they would have probably thought I would put DPS second. And the reason why I say that is because as tank, I play Reinhardt, and I feel really, really good at playing Reinhardt. I feel like I rarely need to swap, and when I do swap, I can go a different hero. However, it's not going to be as great as my Reinhardt is, but I can at least play another hero. And with support, I have about 4 heroes that I can play decently well to about the same skill tier, being Ana, Kuriko, Lucio, and then the weakest of the 4 is Brig. I'm okay. I'm not great, but I'm okay at Brig. Everything else I refuse to play. I refuse to play Moira, even though I know I can. I don't really like playing BAP because I feel like I spend too much time healing. Mercy, only psychopaths play Mercy, and only DPS wishers play Zenyatta. So that's the reason why I don't play the rest of them heroes. But with healer, I feel like I can do okay. And then with DPS, I literally can only play Reaper and Sojourn. Like, that is it. I suck with basically every other DPS in the game. So I understand that one should be a little bit lower, because I can't really beat every single hero because I literally have nothing that can touch Pharah and Echo in my bag, per se. So that's the reason why I have DPS ranked last, even though realistically my Reaper is probably my best character with the exception of Reinhardt. I think my Reaper and Reinhardt are on the same skill tier, and those are my 2 best characters, obviously. And the reason why I want to make a note on it, on the fact that it doesn't feel like you can rank up as healer, is because I can quite literally tell you why I derank, or I drop, or I go up on every role. If I play any other, if I play Reinhardt, I'm more than likely going up. If I'm forced to play like Winston or Sigma, I can probably go up. But if I'm forced to play like a Diva, an Orisa, a Hog, a Zarya, a Wrecking Ball, I will go down because I cannot play those heroes. I suck as Hog. I can hit hooks all day, but for some reason, my brain says melee before shot. I can't explain it. It's just something my dumb brain does. Now with DPS, if I'm forced to go a hit scan, I'm going down. Now I can, if the team sucks, I can go Genji. But that doesn't help you with hit scan. It's just, I cannot play hit scan at all. And then with support, if I'm getting focused down a little too hard, that's the only reason I can think of for it. But there have been times where I've gone on 10 out of 10 games, I've won 7, lost 3, and I've had 16k healing, 20k healing in all of those 7 win games, and even the lost games I've had 12k, and I go down? Like, I don't understand it. I think me and Andrew were talking about this yesterday. I think it has something to do with elims, assists, and the total number of deaths, because that is the only thing that I can say that I do tend to do a lot, is I do tend to die a lot as Ana. I think my average deaths per 10, give me 1 second to pull it up. I think my average deaths per 10 is like ridiculously high. Oh no, it's not even that high. My average deaths per 10 is 6.22 as Ana, 6.08 as Kuriko, which isn't even all that high. I thought it was higher than that, but I guess not. Let me go into all modes real quick. Deaths per 10. See, okay, so even in all modes, my Ana death is only 7.11, and Kuriko 5.75. So that doesn't even make sense, because I don't think that's a high death count, even though it feels like there's some games where I've died a lot. Weird. So I can't even say that anymore. And then let's go to healing per 10 right quick, if I can find it. And my healing per 10 is 10k with Lucio, about 9k with Kuriko, and about 8k with Ana. So even that's not too far off. I need to see I would need to know off the top of my head what a good one would be, like a top 500 one would be. But even that isn't that terrible. That's healing per 10 minutes. A game is about 20 minutes. So that's about 14. That would be about 16k healing with Ana. That'd be about 18k healing with Kuriko. And that'd be about 20k healing with Lucio, which that's pretty, I mean, that's pretty good. So with that being said, and I'm pretty certain I have like a 50, close to 60% win rate with, yeah, I have 60% win rate with Ana. I have a 54% win rate with Lucio. I have a 54% win rate with Kuriko. So I am losing a decent amount of games when I play those characters, but I have a 60% win rate with Ana. So I shouldn't be necessarily going down. If I'm 50%, you shouldn't be going down. You should be staying relatively the same. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't explain this rank system at all still to this day. So maybe I'm going down because I'm going 50% on some of my rank resets. That might be it. But I can tell you there have been rank resets where I've gone, I've played 10 games, won 7, lost 3, and I've still gone down. And it doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's damage related? I don't know. But I'll tell you, one of the things that I have been hearing is just that, and this is probably gonna cause some skill issue comments, is the fact that there have been some originally Masters players that have been stuck in gold because of the matchmaking system. And I was told that potentially that this rank system actually does have something to do with everyone else's skill tier, I guess you would say, like everyone else's performance on certain characters. So if that is the case, then that would partially explain it, because if a Masters is down here performing incredibly good as Ana, it's going to take their average and make that be the average of what you need to get to stay in your rank. Now, I should have said this before we're 7 minutes in. I don't necessarily care that I'm losing rank as healer, because I don't really care about my healer. The only thing I actually care about is tank. So when I lose as DPS or I lose as healer, I don't really care. But I do think it's very odd that I can play the way that, you know, people expect a healer to be played, sit there and heal bot you, and I'll lose rank. It's more or less a learning experiment, because I think that a lot of people need to realize the difference that healers need to play now. We actually we're almost required to get damage, because if we're not required to get damage, then how can you explain the fact that I could have 20k healing and still go down? But that's all this video is here for today. That is all I wanted to talk about today. I don't really have much more else that I want to note on. I can relatively gain rank in every single other role. I just can't seem to gain rank in healer, which, I mean, I guess is fine. But with that being said, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bring you guys some more Overwatch talks later. I may do a talk about a certain social media platform ruining the game. But with that being said, I will catch you guys on the flip side. I'm out. Peace out.